Hey guys, Toast here. Today we're going to review and discuss the Russian 1895, a lever-action rifle available for 200 war bonds per variant for the Scout class in Battlefield 1. We'll discuss the stats of each of the different variants, attachments, the situations in which the weapon excels, and some tips when playing with this particular weapon. The Russian 1895 comes in 3 different variants: Sniper, Infantry, and Trench. 2 of the variants, the Sniper and Infantry, are quite similar to one another, with the third variant, the Trench, being a distinct outlier. Because of the mechanical differences between them, we're going to discuss the Sniper and Infantry variants first. The Sniper and Infantry variants both have a maximum damage of 100 with a minimum damage of 80. Both variants have the standard Scout Rifle damage arch, dealing minimum damage up to 40 meters, raising to the maximum damage at 60 meters, and then starting to taper back off at 98 meters. Because of this, both variants are a one-shot body shot kill between 60 and 98 meters, and a one-shot headshot kill at all ranges. Keep in mind that limbs and the lower torso both have a 0.96x damage multiplier, so the location of your shots really count in order to ensure that you get the full 100 damage at maximum damage range. Both have a muzzle velocity of 820 meters per second and a rate of fire of 56 rounds per minute. The defining differences between the 2 variants come into play with recoil pattern, recoil decrease, and spread. The Sniper variant has the lowest overall recoil with 0.4 degrees vertical and 0.1 degrees horizontal. The Infantry variant has a significantly higher recoil at 2 degrees vertical and 1 degree horizontal. However, to balance this out, the Infantry variant has higher recoil decrease, meaning it'll take less time for the weapon's sight to reset itself back to starting position. The Sniper variant interestingly also has lower hipfire spread while standing still, which is unexpected considering it's designed as the more long-range option. Now for the Trench variant. This variant deals a maximum damage of 79 with a minimum damage of 40. This means that it's not capable of dealing a one-shot body shot kill regardless of the range. Unlike the other 2 variants, which follow the typical Scout weapon damage arch, the Trench variant starts off at a maximum damage at point-blank distance, up to 10 meters, and then tapers off to its minimum damage at 40 meters, coincidentally exactly where the other 2 variants begin to ascend to their maximum damage. To counteract this, the Trench variant has a much higher rate of fire at 124 rounds per minute, but a lower bullet velocity of 580 meters per second. To better solidify its status as the close-range variant of the 3, the Trench variant has the lowest hipfire spread while moving, almost half the spread of the other 2 variants. All 3 variants have 5 rounds in the magazine, with each bullet reloaded individually up to 4 missing, or reloaded with a 5-round charger clip if all 5 rounds are empty. Despite the differences in mechanics, the attachments for the Russian 1895 don't differ too much between variants. The Sniper variant is the only one with a ranged scope. You have the option of 4 reticles, cross, chevron, beam, and post. The variant has magnifications of 5x up to 10x, and you also have the option of adding a bayonet to the end of the barrel for melee kills. The Infantry variant is one of 2 variants with iron sights. You have the options of 2 different types of sights, both standard and radium. The magnification of this variant ranges from 1x up to 2x, and you also have the option of attaching a bayonet. The Trench variant is the other iron sights variant, again offering 2 options, standard and radium. This variant has the same magnification options of 1x up to 2x, and like the others you can attach a bayonet. Two of the variants have very distinct designated usages, with the third being a little bit fuzzy. The Sniper variant is your go-to long-range option of the 3. Of the 3 weapons that have Sniper variants in the game, the Russian 1895 is the first to ascend to its maximum damage, but also the first to descend from it, making it the most close range of the available Sniper variants, but still distinctly a long-range rifle. The Trench variant is your close-range option due primarily to its alternate damage drop-off model, higher rate of fire, and lower hipfire spread while moving. This variant can almost be viewed a bit like a slow-firing medic weapon than a standard Scout rifle. The Infantry variant is the one that's a little bit fuzzy in between. It has the same damage drop-off and overall damage model as the Sniper variant, making its damage most effective at 60 to 98 meters, however it lacks the long-range scope to accompany this. It seems like it was designed to be a compromise between the 2, allowing you the iron sights to better track your targets at close to mid-range, but the damage to still be able to deal one-shot kills at longer ranges. If you want to play the Scout class a bit more conservatively, the Russian 1895 Sniper variant is definitely not a bad way to go. Keep in mind though that in very long-range battles, especially against scouts that may be using the Gewehr 98 sniper or the M1903 sniper, you may still be at a slight disadvantage. While you're still fully capable of getting one-shot kills and should focus on doing so, they're better equipped to get those one-shot kills at extreme ranges as they don't require headshots at further distances than you. The trench variant of this weapon is definitely one of the better close-range options of the Scout class weapons. While the alternate damage model means that you're going to deal the most damage up close, you're still not going to be able to deal enough damage to get a one-shot body shot kill. However, if you get a headshot, that's a different story. You're also going to have a leg up on the competition against other scouts in close range due to the high rate of fire and decent hipfire spread while moving, meaning that with decent aim you have the capability of holding your own against both medics and supports. That said, assaults will likely still best you in those very close range situations, as weapons like the Automatico M1918 and Model 10A really aren't easy to beat. The infantry variant is interesting as it doesn't really excel in long range, but it's capable of being used, and it doesn't really excel in close range, but again it's capable of being used. To get the most out of this variant, you're likely going to want to stick back behind your teammates, though not too far back, and take potshots at mid-range enemies. If you're very confident with your aim, you can play a bit more aggressively with this variant, but keep in mind that unless you nail a headshot, any body shot up to 60 meters isn't going to be a one-shot kill and will require either a follow-up shot or swapping to your sidearm to finish the job. While this isn't something to worry about when using the infantry and trench variants, because the sniper variant has a ranged scope, you need to be conscious of the fact that enemies will be able to see the glint of your scope in the distance. This means that at any time you're aiming down your sight, you're giving your position away to those that are paying attention. A great tool to carry with you with this variant is the trench periscope, as it'll allow you to highlight and spot your target at a distance from the safety of cover, and then more quickly line up your sight on the target and secure the kill, leaving you vulnerable for less time and in turn, less likely to get counter-sniped. Now I want to know how you feel about the Russian 1895. Do you like the weapon and feel it's viable? Or do you feel that there are other weapons that may be better suited for the Scout class? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.